the juice, I don't sip from no flash. Still on the move, on the spirit, my gas. I'm on me, you can check out the glass. Never won't smoke, I'm prepared for the class. Juice in my veins like I'm post-fat charge. Got on my side, I don't got it at card. That shit was real, the anointing been large. I walk in the light like a drip of a star. Cause I got the juice, I got the juice, I got the juice. My thoughts had a bind, he flesh in my ear like spit for the county. Bitch said you, but the trigger was tempting. Whole lot of demons in the section, I'm stepping. Ray got a drum or a hole like a stick. Thank for the Lord, every ride gon' hit. Close and slide, it was running like bait. I carry that text like a windshield whip. Flex that flex, feel said rest. I was 10 toes down in a spiritual test. Came from the dirt, still cleaner than most. Flesh won't toast, but the spirit won't ghost. Devil told laws, I be catching that purr. Let's over revenge, but the Lord says spur. Fast like collar with the engine on red. Put it in park after old me dead. I got the juice, I don't sip from no flash. Still on the move, on the spirit, my gas. I'm on me, you can check out the glass. Never won't smoke, I'm prepared for the class. Juice in my veins like I'm post-fat charge. Got on my side, I don't got it at card. That shit was real, the anointing been large. I walk in the light like a drip of a star. Cause I got the juice, I got the juice, I got the juice. Gave me the juice, but it came with the blessing. Guess see many nights turn pain into blessing. Bitch won't place, I just wanted confection. The fear won't dip, so I dug through the lessons. Wasn't no cap in my knee when I.
Life in my paradigm, shifting time from one state of mind. Something like the truth is, yes sir, I can prove it. Go ahead, bring the hallelujah to you. Back up on the beat, back up on the sweet. Pack up all who speak bad on O&E. You don't wanna have to do it, 'cause if you do it, you gon' have to prove it. You gon' lose it, nigga. Living life in my paradigm, shifting time from one state of mind. Something like the truth is, yes sir, I can prove it. Go ahead, bring the hallelujah to you. Back up on the beat, back up on the sweet. Pack up all who speak bad on O&E. You might know that Neo love, but Neo love or he above. Switching lanes in the turning lane. Old school, no roof above. Carpool, no room for her. Bitch, you cartoons, we gets it up.
Hey, welcome to Paradigm Shift TV 314. This is your brother, DMG, with the Versus series Face Off. We got two powerful brothers who are each returning to the Versus series stage after long absences. So y'all rock out with us. You know, before we get into our spiel with the brothers, we got to get into our spiel with your brother DMG. I should say I got to do my spiel. So with that being said, listen, allow me to say God bless to all my Christian brothers and sisters. Let me say Hotep to all my Kemetic brothers and sisters. Let me say Assalamu alaikum to all my brothers and sisters in the NOI. Peace to all my brothers and sisters in the nation of gods and earth, them 5%ers. Let me say Islam to all my Moorish brothers and sisters. Shalom to all my Israelite brothers and sisters. I want to say what's up to all my Owaspy brothers and sisters, Creator gang. I want to say salute to all my atheist brothers and sisters. I want to say what's up to all my Abo brothers and sisters. Last and certainly not least, oh, you know what? My bad. I always forget one, man. I want to say what's up to all my Rasta brothers and sisters. Shout out to my man, King Naga. I don't know about the rest of them cats. But last and certainly not least, I want to say Jumbo to all the rest of my brothers and sisters all throughout the African diaspora, be it here in the wilderness of the United States of America. Y'all know I say that one greeting for one reason and one reason only. It's because if you're Black, I'm with you. And I hope you with me. Our different ideologies should not keep us from uniting. We can have unity without uniformity. And we can disagree without being disrespectfully disagreeable. With that being said, my man, the argument king, please reintroduce yourself to the Paradigm Shift TV 314 audience.
All right, I want to say shalom, shalom, peace. What's good to everybody out here? You know, it's me, James Cassel, the Argument King out of Houston, Texas, man. And I'm just here to represent the Most High. I do it from more of a philosophical and academic perspective than a religious one. But, you know, I'm always open for a good debate, so let's get it.
All right, all right. And returning to reclaim his seat as one of the best topic for topic debaters in the community, my man, the pseudo hunter himself, Heru Conscious. Please reintroduce yourself, my brother.
Hey, peace to the channel, peace to the chat, peace to everybody out there tuning in. Y'all already know who I am. I'm Heru Conscious, and you know I've been out for a little bit, man. I'm just glad to be back and you know get back in the ring and get some things established. Also wanted to do a shout out to my brother James, man. Cassel, I haven't talked to him in a while, but we have been trying to set up a debate for quite some time, well over a year now. So I'm excited for this.
All right, so there it is, man. We got two powerful brothers. Both have been in the Versus series. Both have been away for a little while. Both are now back to get some of this Versus series action that we putting out there. Now, y'all know what it is when we talk about the face-off. These brothers are here to try to come up with a topic that they can then bring to a Versus series debate, considering who these brothers are and what they bring to the table. This is going to be very interesting, and I am here to tell you it will have top 10 ranking implications. Both of these brothers are dynamic, intelligent, and thorough as it comes to this debating thing. So we're going to see what they come up with, and we're going to try to bring this to you next week as a third debate for our year-ending event, The Final Word. Hey, Heru, I'm going to turn it over to you. Speak your speech.
All right. So yeah, man. You know, I you know me. I'm not one to dilly dally around. You know, I do remember, quite a bit of our history, James. So one of the first things I want to get with you on is the fact that you was trying to take up for PJ Line, which I defeated. You was making insinuations that Kemet had gay gods or that Heru was violated in some way. I want to know, are you prepared to stand on that square of that position tonight or for the debate, or is this something that you want to fine tune with that?
Uh, that's a debate around whether or not Egypt has writings about the contentions and horrors themselves and whether there was a violation that took place there or not. That's what you want to debate?
Well, yeah, I think that we have a issue with chronology, and we have a issue with understanding origin versus later variations of a story.
I mean, I would look at it as the variation exists regardless, and that's what I would point out, and that's what I would debate, that this actually exists in the Egyptian text, that this man was violated, that they called up semen out of the man as proof of the violation. That's actually, I mean, whether you say that's a later rendition or not, all I would do is stand on the square that it exists, and that would be my whole argument. That's my whole point, that it exists there.
Okay, and then also, are you aware of the symbolic writing that this particular story is talking about? Because oftentimes when we get into ancient Kemet, I know that we can look at things on the surface and go by what, let's say, maybe an Egyptologist or even a scholar may say. But we do realize that a lot of times these are later reinterpretations. So are you 100% ready to stand on that as far as that
I,
this came
I,
from the
I
people
look
of
at
Kemet?
mm, I look at this as like a debate about nothing really. The text exists in Kemet, is there. I mean, whether it's a later variation or not, that would be my argument. I don't see how this is really a debate. You
Well,
got something else?
I could tell you how this would become a debate, and actually you weaving yourself right into where I want you to be. Here's the thing: is a later variation of a story or the original text? Which one would you go by? Would you go by the original, or would you go by a later variation of a story that happens centuries later?
I don't find this interesting in a debate. It's to me, it's nothing. It's there. That's my point. I don't care about the original, later variation. What is there?
But you see,
And
you're
I don't
you're,
find this
you're
topic
avoiding.
interesting. You got a different topic?
Well, I got several topics, but what I'm
There you
saying is,
go.
bro,
Let's look
well,
at
what I'm
another one.
saying, hold on, what I'm saying, brother, before we just dismiss that, it seems like you're trying to avoid something here.
Well, I don't want to debate the topic, so I mean, there's nothing you can say to change my mind. So let's. You got
So,
something else?
so
I
hold
don't
on,
find this interesting.
hold on, you took hours upon your time to make memes and shit of me, and with this here
Are
narrative, but
you?
now they
I'm
come downtown to it,
uninterested.
you don't want
Next
to.
topic. If you're gonna
Now
cry
you're not.
about it, I don't care. Next
Now you're
topic.
not interested.
Next topic.
Now you're not. Well, how about you bring up the next topic? Since I brought the first one.
Well, I told them that I wanted to debate someone. You were brought to me, which means you must have had something on your mind you wanted to debate. You said earlier that we was trying to debate or set up a debate
Yeah, we,
for
we, we had a, we had a
oh
couple
let
topics.
me hey, I'm talking, brother. You said earlier we was trying to set up debate for over a year. I mean, we tried to set up a debate maybe a year ago. I wouldn't say for over a year. Uh and that debate wasn't even really on this topic. You know,
No,
you
it
was being
wasn't.
trolled, just like you was trolling me, just like your whole crew that you was part of at the time was trolling me, and you was just getting trolled back. Don't get on here and try to make a debate out of a troll off. Like, come on, that's
Hold
childish.
on, hold on, hold on. So first of
So
all,
what we were
let,
talking about was your issue with me creating a model that illustrates the flood as an oral tradition that was handed down over time, that it should not be looked at as a literal telling of the story, that it should be looked at more like an oral tradition. We should research it the way academics research to validate oral traditions. And when we look at it and research it that way, we see that the migration patterns align with the migration patterns of humanity after the last ice age. We see that the regions that people were said to go into, they correlate to one common ancestor, which the Bible represents as Japheth. I'm not arguing whether that's a literal person or not. That person can be representative of a people group or something like oral traditions do. They use a single person to represent entire people groups. So it would just say there were three people groups that went to these three different regions and dispersed out into the rest of the world from there. I think that the genetic evidence, the archaeological evidence supports that as an oral tradition. Again, not as something literal, but as something more of an oral tradition that's talking about, again, like I said, the last great ice age and humanity's migration pattern afterwards.
okay, okay. So you know what? I'm willing to go ahead and scratch that first topic, and I'm very interested in this topic that you bring because I was almost certain that you was going to bring this up again, and I would gladly take this debate. I don't know if you even seen what I did to Bosco on this same topic, but I guarantee you, I'm gonna send you exactly where he at on this
Okay, so
topic.
what exactly will we be debating on this?
Okay, so number one, we are dealing with dealing with several areas here. We're dealing with evolution. Where we're dealing with we're also dealing with um, genetics. Because don't get me wrong, bro. Whether you realize it or not, you just open the door for science. And there's no way I'm gonna let you finesse me out of this one. I'm gonna absolutely spank you when it comes to the ice age and all of that. Yeah, I'm gonna teach you something. This is a bro. This is a bad error, and I thought you would have corrected it by now.
What
But
exactly are we debating? Stop upping yourself and being, you know,
bro, I'm not upping myself. I'm just
prideful.
I'm
Just tell me
dealing
what exactly we're going to debate, please.
I'm dealing with the topic. Where do you see pride at?
Oh, I'm going to spank you. I'm going to do
Well,
this. I'm going to
of
send you where
course.
I sent him. That's just
Uh,
prideful boasting.
oh,
How
well,
about
okay.
you
Well,
tell me? Let's
well,
narrow down the debate
of
topic,
course
and you
you.
can do all that during the
Well,
debate.
let me tell you this here. Let me tell you this here. The fact that Noah's Ark, right, the Great Flood, none of this stuff has any type of backing whatsoever. It destroys your argument right there. So now when we get into the science of things, I'm gonna show you just how ridiculous your argument is gonna be. I don't know
Okay.
how much more I need to tell you, but
What exactly
I just
are we
told you
debate?
exactly.
Okay, so what I'm asking is this: are we debating that the migration patterns don't align with the migration patterns after the last ice age? Are we saying that we cannot mythologize the last ice age as a flood? Are we saying that the Noah's Ark has to be literal, which I keep saying that this is not a literal story?
Well,
So, I mean, that's why
if
I'm
it's
trying to
not,
narrow this down
well,
and make it
here's the
clear
thing.
so
Here's the thing, bro.
hold up. Let
Look,
me finish
you're
real
trying
quick.
to narrow it
I'm
down, and
if
I'm
you
trying
let
to
me
narrow it
finish
down
real
for
quick,
you.
you'll be able to go as soon as I'm done.
All
So
right.
I'm trying to narrow it down precisely. That way we know what we're debating. You're not debating something I'm not saying. I'm not debating something you're not saying.
Well, that's what this whole face off is for, so that we can straighten it all
That's
out,
why I asked you.
and we can make sure that we certain on what we debating. But right now, what it sounds like to me is what you're trying to come with is a bunch of flim flam, because in one breath you're saying, okay, this is not literal, but then on the second side of it, in the same breath, you're trying to base a whole model that you created off of something that we're not supposed to take literal in the first place. So tell me how that works.
Okay, that's real simple. You
Because
have
you can't start with
you just
mythological
asked me to tell
framework.
you. Do you want me to?
Hold on. Let me just
Okay.
finish. I'm just saying you can't start with a mythological premise and then end with a scientific conclusion, bro. That's just not how science works.
Okay. Well, then you're gonna have to argue with people like Tola Falola at the University of Texas, who lays out the methodology that I use in order to check oral traditions for any validity. So that I'm using an academic methodology in order to do this. I use genetics in order to lay out the migration pattern, archaeogenetics, which is ancient genetics and archaeology combined. So I use that in order to show, okay, this is where these people were, the oldest evidence we have for them in these regions. This is who they correlate with, so on and so forth. So it's purely academic exercise. I just use the biblical text and use the same methodology like Tola Falola uses to do with African oral traditions to show that wait a minute, these oral traditions do have validity to them when we use this methodology.
So hold on. Are you saying that the Jewish tradition and oral traditions are African traditions?
Oh, I have no issue with saying that the Jewish tradition would fall into an Afro Asiatic tradition.
That
I
no,
mean,
see,
like,
we're not gonna slip the slope here. I understand what Afro-Asiatic is, but I'm saying what I'm talking about is African tradition, bro.
yes, Africans were at the foundation of Israel. This has been proven genetically. I don't even see
Oh,
what the issue is there. It's called a common
oh,
ancestral population group. That's what it called. And sub-Saharan Africans are part of that common ancestral population group that makes
ah.
up the Israelites. There is a paper on it uh,
So
called,
it has nothing to do with Canaan, huh?
what do you mean? Why would it have anything to do with Canaan?
Because Israelites, common
Okay.
ancestor,
hmm
the same with the Arabs has been proven to be Canaanites. There's your ancient Israelites. They were Canaanites.
Well, you can, that's a different topic altogether.
It ties into it.
Our
It ties
argument is
into it.
about whether the flood, when we use the methodology for testing oral traditions for validity, whether the flood could would align with the last ice age and the human migration patterns afterwards, as pretty much laid out in the Bible as far as the migration patterns.
Well,
So
see, bro,
that would
this
be
is
my
my thing.
argument, and you're talking about
Okay,
Israelites that ain't even on the topic of it. So can
well,
we
hold on.
stick to the topic
I'm just
and
covering
argue the
all. I'm
topic?
just covering all the ground. All I'm saying is though, bro. Right now, what you're trying to argue is what ifs or speculation. I like to deal
I'm
with.
arguing
I'm.
academic methodology, sir.
I like to deal with the facts.
That's
So
what
you
academic
can.
methodology deals with.
Okay, so again, if you're gonna use the migration patterns and attribute this to the last ice age and somehow attribute this to Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Well, bro, come on, man. You got a whole pot of pseudo gumbo going on here. Because
That's
because
your
at the end,
opinion.
no, it's not my opinion. I'm talking about what's actually the scholarly consensus. The scholarly consensus is that Noah's Ark and his Noah and his family are mythological characters, brother.
I just said that's what an oral tradition is, a mythology. What is wrong with you?
Man, what is wrong with you? I can't
Like
believe.
I just said that. I just said earlier that it doesn't or let's say use Japheth for example. It didn't have to necessarily represent a person. It could represent a people group. I said that earlier, making
Yeah,
that
but see,
laying out that this is a
but
mythology we're talking. Hold on, it's a
you're
mythology we're
stretching.
talking
You're
about. So
reaching.
I'm applying the methodology that people like Tola Falola at the University of Texas applies to the Nigerian oral traditions. I'm applying that same methodology to the oral tradition of the flood. And I test it to see if there's any validity when I use that same methodology. And that model is what I
And in
came
your
out with
opinion,
using that methodology.
in your opinion, you think that works quite well, right?
I mean, it's an academic methodology. I mean, why wouldn't I use an academic methodology?
Well, hold on. Is this a scholarly consensus, or are we just talking about somebody you just picking? You cherry picking different scholars that may fit your
I only mentioned one
narrative.
scholar, so how would I be cherry picking
Well,
different
I'm just
scholars?
saying you mentioned one. You mentioned one.
Okay,
I because
but
I know for a fact that this
you
is
just
not
asked me a
scholarly
question. Let
consensus.
me go ahead and answer.
Nah, but you're not gonna
I
keep cutting
never
me
once
off either,
argued
brother. You're
that
not gonna keep cutting me
academia.
off either.
Oh my goodness. You asked me a question. So get the answer. Stop
So
asking questions then.
Okay,
hold
Stop
hey,
on.
asking
hey, hey,
questions
hey,
until
hey.
you want to answer.
Let's not let it devolve into some other than trying to solidify the
Right,
topic.
right.
Yeah,
Because
but
see
he keep asking
that's what I'm
questions
trying
and
to.
not letting me answer the question.
I'm
So he
letting
has
you
to
answer,
I
but
can
All
you
right,
ask
so
you the
you
let's
question.
keep
let's
giving
just
me.
do this. Let's just do this. Heru, ask your question. James gonna answer it uninterrupted, and then Heru is gonna respond to that answer uninterrupted.
Thank you.
Okay, so basically, what I'm hearing from you, brother, is that you have created your own model based on your own speculation, and that you may have found a few scholars that actually would align with that. Is that correct?
No, that's you bastardizing what I said in order to try to make it something negative instead of what I said it was. I didn't make up the methodology. I didn't. I said I used the methodology that people like Tolan Falola at the University of Texas use when they look at Nigerian oral traditions. So I didn't make up a methodology. I used an established methodology and just applied it to the biblical text. Now, you may have an issue with that, but that is what we're told to do in the conscious community to come up with these type of models using academic methodology to validate the things we believe. Then when people do it, instead of you acknowledging it as okay, he just applying a scientific method or an academic methodology to this oral tradition, and I can debate that the methodology is flawed. I can debate that he's not applying it right or something like that. Instead of doing that, you're just trying to make it sound ridiculous.
Well, let me expose why I'm saying that it's ridiculous, bro. And I'm not trying to make it sound ridiculous. I think that what you're saying, you're actually listening to what you're saying, and it sounds ridiculous to you. So let me clarify.
See how
When hold
condescending
on,
the
hold on, hold on,
ridiculousness
hold on,
becomes.
hold on. Hold on, I gave you respect. Give me the same.
How you give me respect by just what you just
I
said?
was quiet after DMG. After DMG said what he said, I was quiet. I let you
I'm
go.
becoming uninterested in this debate. If it's
So
gonna be
now,
condescending, disrespectful,
hold
I'm
on,
becoming
bro.
very
All
uninterested.
I'm saying is, by your logic, I could attribute everything that the biblical God has done through oral tradition and through written tradition in the Bible, and I could attribute that to the flying spaghetti monster because I could just make it fit. And in your book, that's supposed to fly and it's supposed to be okay, right?
Are you gonna ask a real question? Because you're just
Come
being
on, bro.
condescending
Come
and an
on, man. And
asshole.
you can't tell me you're gonna be that ridiculous, man. You can't acknowledge that. That's what you're
Hey,
doing.
look,
You're
are we
taking
debate? All right, what are we
what you're
debating? Because right now you're just asking me dumbass questions,
I'm
being
not asking you a dumb
condescending
question.
asshole. Like, so
Hey
what are
man,
we
look,
debating?
bruh.
Hey,
Hey,
let's come on, y'all.
Now you
Come
got to
on.
be real, DMG. He's being a
bruh.
condescending
I'm just
asshole.
I'm just
This
saying, I ain't
let's
called you
narrow
one
down the
name.
debate,
I
or
ain't
let's
called you
just
one name, brother.
let's just get back on track. Let's just get back on track.
because I'm not interested in this type of stuff at all.
I get it. I get it. But Heru did not call you out your name. Heru, the brother
I'm
feel like you stalling, and
I'm
not
just
only
asking
do
him
he feel
questions.
like
I
you
want to press him down. That
let me get it out. He feel like you stalling, and not only do he feel like you stalling, he feel like you stalling in a way that's giving you the opportunity to frame both of y'all perspectives, which is
I'm
then frustrating him, and then it turns into the
This
other
is
thing.
ridiculous. You know what,
So, so,
y'all
so,
good.
so what I'm saying is, he left.
You still there, DMG?
Yeah, he left. Oh wow. Okay.
No, I can't hear you
Heru,
on my end
go
on the
go
stream
out and
yard.
come back in. Heru, are you there? Can y'all hear us?
Hold on, I'm gonna go out and come right back in.
All right. Okay. So I guess Heru frustrated my brother James, or I frustrated him, or something. I don't know what happened. I don't know why the brother. I don't know why the brother left. I'm like, did he just leave? Hey, that was. Hey, what happened? Did I say something that made him leave, bro?
I don't think so, bro. I think what he's trying to do is finesse me. And at the end of the day, I'm not gonna go for it. I'm asking him very pertinent questions to these topics so I can solidify exactly what his angle is. But yet he trying to dodge the bullet.
Hey, man.
It's pseudo shit all over this, and I sniff it.
But I'm just trying to figure out what I said to make him leave, man. I thought I explained both of y'all sides, pretty fairly. I don't know what happened. That's funny as hell to me, man. Oh man.
Man, just imagine if we would have took this to debate night, man, bro. If he leaves just like that, come on.
Bro.
I'm just trying to get clarity. Like, you know what I'm saying? My
Should I,
thing is that I want
call
things
him?
intact.
Should I call him and try to get him back?
Yeah, bring him back up here, man. Ain't no sense of him getting this hype up and then just run off. It's all about information with me, man. I don't understand, why he got so frustrated. He got to calling me out my name and everything.
Hold on, let me call him.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, DMG. One thing for certain and two things for sure. What he's doing is he's knocking on the door of science, and I'm opening it, and I'm gonna show him where he's
Nah,
fundamentally
bro.
wrong.
If you uninterested, I understand. What I wanted to do. If I said something that offended you, if you could jump back up, I apologize, bro. No, I was trying to explain what you was arguing in reference to him, not the other way around.
Mm.
Can we try one? I got you, bro, and I apologize. Can we try one more time? And I explain to Heru.
Wow, this is Heru problem now because I'm trying to get clarity.
Oh, man.
You gotta love it, man. And all I'm gonna say is this, DMG. I hope that when we do debate, this is not a preview of what he's gonna do post debate.
Hey, yeah.
Because I don't want to debate no more crybabies. I really don't.
Real quick. We got the brother back. All right.
Nah, I'm good. That was enough for me right there. Like I said, I didn't have no time for the disrespectful. And as soon as I
You
step on here,
disrespected
what
me
I hear is
first. You called me
disrespectful.
assholes and everything.
Hold on, Heru. Hold on.
He's a
So,
child, bro. I'm a grown man.
In the midst of me trying to explain both brothers' positions, I think I offended my brother. So, in front of the audience, whatever happened past this point, if they get a debate, if they don't, whatever. But I do apologize because it wasn't my intent to offend either one of y'all.
No,
So,
I didn't take it that
Like
way,
I said,
bro.
I don't think you need to apologize. It wasn't really about you. It was more about that brother.
Well, hold
Like
on. I
I
never
had
once
said right
disrespected him.
beforehand. I don't know about you, but condescension is disrespect to me. I don't know where you
Well,
from, but
you clearly.
if someone was sitting there being condescending to you, you would take that as disrespectful to your
Well,
face.
hold on. Let me just say this to clarify, bro.
Man,
Just to
golly, I
clarify,
can't even finish a sentence.
man. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, rock out.
And you was just on here crying your heart out.
Crying about what?
Damn.
Crying about what? We trying to get you back on the show. You the one left, not
Oh
me.
my goodness. Yeah,
all
because
right, listen.
you doing this. That's why.
One mic. Let them get it out, Heru.
You can't be an adult for 5 seconds.
Let them get it out, Heru, and then you gonna be able to respond.
Like I said, I was very clear on what about this topic I wanted to debate. I don't care how ridiculous he thinks it is. That's fine. That's his right. He thinks the Bible's ridiculous. So of course he is. So that's his right. I don't care. He don't need to voice that. Let's narrow down the topic and debate. That's all I want to do.
Heru, can we get to? Let's narrow down the topic, and I know you here to entertain, Heru. So as well, you here to edutain. So I know you know, but the brother been away for a minute. He want to get straight to a debate, and then we can go in however we need to once the debate occur. Can we focus back to trying to get a topic, or you done too, Heru?
Nah, look, I've been here attentive and trying to narrow it down to what exactly is the topic. And so I'm not gonna play the game. Matter of fact, This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna extend the olive branch right now. James Cassell, you lay down the debate topic, and I'm gonna see if I agree with it. How about that? Because
I
listen. I just want to say
uh,
this. I just want to
go
say
ahead.
this because right now, the fact that you was even mentioned to debate me, I'm not letting you slip up out of this one. So you picked the debate topic, and I'm gonna see if I agree with it.
Y'all always do this when y'all want to debate me,
Oh,
and
come
then
on,
tell me. But
man.
look, we just had a discussion on what it was.
I'm
I
not
we
y'all. This is Heru.
I just said we, me, as in me and you, just had a discussion, Heru, on a topic.
So what
I
exactly is the
think that.
topic?
Oh my goodness.
What is the title of your topic that you want to debate on this?
Let me finish talking. That's the title.
Oh, okay. So now that's the title. Let you finish talking.
Dumbass nigga.
Li- Listen,
Hey man,
let's.
look. I'm not gonna deal with too much more of your disrespect before I go in on you, bro.
Well, I ain't gonna deal with too much of your disrespectful
I'm
cutting me.
trying to
All
keep it.
right.
I'm trying to keep it cool,
Then be quiet then while I'm talking.
man.
That's
Listen,
cordial.
listen. I
All
have
right,
been
And
quiet. I've
hold
been
on,
quiet
all right,
enough to
man.
hear all your
I'm telling you
disrespect.
that.
Listen. Focus on me. Focus on me. Curse me out if you need to. Let's get back to trying to get the debate topic. I know the
Right.
tension is high, the frustration is growing, but let's just focus on getting a debate topic. Heru, respond to what James was saying. Or matter of fact, James, finish what you were saying, and then Heru, you got the response.
Okay, thank you. Like I was saying, I'm very clear on what I wanted to debate. I wanted to debate whether the academic methodology could be used towards the biblical flood narrative, the academic methodology for seeing if there's validity to oral traditions. Can it be used towards the biblical flood uh, narrative to show if there's any validity to it? Not arguing that academia is going to support every single thing the Bible says. No one's That's be ridiculous to argue. I'm arguing that if we look at it as an oral tradition, the same way they look at African oral traditions to check if their validity, which means they're going to go and look if there's any archaeological evidence to support the narrative, if there's any genetic evidence to support the narrative, if there's any linguistic evidence to support the narrative. They're going to do this. It's called interdisciplinary studies. They're going to do this and they're going to apply it to it and see if there's any validity to it whatsoever. And I am arguing that the validity to it mainly is the migration patterns after it aligns with the the ending of the last ice age.
All right, Heru, it's on you.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I'm willing to take on that debate. I just wanted to get clarity because here's the thing. The last time I tried to touch this topic right here on this platform, I debated Bosco. And the moment that we really cracked into it, he said, "Oh no, no, no! I don't want the science. I don't want the science." That was his argument, even though he introduced it. So I want to make sure that we don't repeat the same thing. You get what I'm saying? I hear what the brother's saying, but I'm telling you right now, scientifically, I'm gonna destroy this. I'm gonna destroy this. I just want to make sure that this is what he wants to uh to go with.
So,
Oh,
okay,
go
go
ahead,
ahead.
MG. My bad.
No. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I was going to insert my little, but nah, go ahead. It's on y'all.
Okay, so and this is a clear clarification I want to make. I'm not arguing that I can go out there and find scholars that agree with everything in the biblical narrative or something like that. That's not what I'm arguing, right? I'm arguing that the methodology that is used in analyzing oral traditions for validity can be used when we look at the oral tradition that is the flood, and especially the migration patterns after the flood, to show that they're talking about people being in these regions that do go back to a common ancestor. And we can analyze that through genetics to show that validity. So that's what I'm arguing. So
So
if
I'm
you
I'm
want to
gonna
sit
take
there and
an
say, "Oh well,"
evolutionary
but
approach.
hold on, let me say one. So if I say, like, for instance, say haplogroup CF would be representative of Japheth in my model, for you to turn around and do something like say, "Well, no scholar says that Japheth is CF," well, that would be you not understanding the argument. I'm not arguing that a scholar is saying it's CF. I'm arguing that if I apply this methodology and look at all the people that are in, like, Europe, for existence, and see what common ancestor they go back to, it goes back to the macro haplogroup CF. And when I look at what that's representative of in the biblical story, that would be Japheth. That's what I'm arguing, not that
Oh,
scholars are
okay.
going to say that.
Hey,
You
and I
understand?
listen. I'm gladly to take that debate, bruh. I'm gladly to take that because you know what? I'm going to show you where you're fundamentally wrong on this one. Fundamentally wrong. I'm not even going to give up too much of where I'm going with this thing. Um, but you will see come debate night. You know, I'm gonna show you where you're wrong with this, and I showed you this before. You just didn't take heed. So I guess I got to take it to a main stage and show you where you're wrong.
Got you. And that's why I made the example I just made. I want whoever judging it in the preliminary, look at the preliminaries and see the example,
Well,
because that was a lot. Let me
well, hold
finish. That was
on.
a lot of what the brother was doing
Let him finish it,
during
Rue.
the time. Yeah,
You gonna
we
get your say.
yeah, you can entertain now. We done narrowed down the topic, so you can go ahead and get your entertainment in now.
So one of
But
y'all please put the topic in the private chat for me.
okay,
Yeah, well,
we do need to
that's what I
narrow it
want.
down
That's what
to an
that's
actual name, but we got the
yeah.
idea.
That's what I was looking for. Actual name of the
Oh,
topic because, and then also, bro,
well,
I'm
I
not
want to
trying.
finish what I was saying.
Go ahead,
All
bro.
right,
If you not clearly, you just don't want me to
all right.
go. But go ahead.
No, I just want to be able to finish what I'm saying, like I let you finish.
Rue, you gonna get to respond.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, that's why I gave the example I gave of me pretty much going through the example I gave, and I want the judges to look at the preliminary, because that's a lot of what he does, right? I will give it as a model and say that it's representative of, and he'll be like, "Oh, well, that no scholar says that." Of course not. I created the model. Ain't no scholar has a model, but I'm using the methodology that the scholars use. So you need to argue against the methodology being applied, not whether the scholar says the exact same thing I'm saying.
Okay, Heru, it's on you.
All right. So this is exactly what I mean by the flim flam. See, what you got to understand, James, is that we're not up here to find out. I think the bottom line here is truth, not something that we can concoct in our mind of what we our variation of truth or things like that. I think that the people deserve the truth, not something we just make up and we can apply because we try to make this all fit. And so you're going to find that out come debate night. And if that's what you really want to debate and you're going to double down on that, brother, you admitting right now that you admitting where your defeat is at. So I don't want to hear no crying when it's over with.
And yeah, that's why I say, like, people like him are people who hate on people who do things innovative,
Come
right?
on, man,
Hey,
James, man. What's up
hey,
with all
hey,
the ad
hey, I let
hominem,
you
man?
talk.
I'm not
I
hating
let
on
you
you.
talk. This is
Hold
literally
on.
what you're doing
Hold
right
on, but
now.
you're not letting me
I
talk.
innovate.
You're not letting me
I
talk, nigga. You
oh,
gonna let me rock
look, he
out,
gonna
man.
cry like a little schoolgirl.
Everybody. Okay, listen.
I didn't say nothing
Listen.
disrespectful. I said what he
You
was
have
doing.
been
I
disrespectful the
got
whole
you. Look,
time.
now, listen. I'm gonna put y'all on the clock. I'm gonna put y'all on the clock because this ain't gonna
Man,
work.
I'm saying, DMG, you got
I'm
one more
still gonna
time to
say what I
disrespect
was
me.
saying,
I'm gonna
and you
become
don't get to
unglued with
talk
this
now.
nigga.
It's still my goal.
Real quick,
You,
real
you got
quick,
one more
real
time
quick,
to
real
disrespect
quick,
me,
real
bruh.
Well,
quick.
then
One more
cry. I
time.
don't care. Cry. All you
One
gonna
more.
do is
Ain't
cry
no
on me.
cry. I'm gonna become unglued on you, nigga.
Well, then become unglued. That's you. Your
Hold on,
mental
y'all. Hold on.
instability.
Everybody stop. Everybody stop. Everybody stop. Heru, Listen to me. You coming back after debate mania, bro.
Yes, sir.
You've been telling me for months since debate mania that you was coming back to bring a reckoning to the Versus series.
That's right.
My man James been gone longer than you, and it was a situation where he and I, the head man, had some contention. So he coming back full throttle. Y'all both work 10 days a week. And nah, y'all, my math ain't that bad. That's my way of exaggerating.
Nah, you about right though,
But
because I
y'all
work double shifts,
yeah, both of
man.
y'all had to coincidentally have a off day together for us to even do this.
Right.
So I know you may be getting upset, but keep in mind the brother is he's called the argument king. He's one of the best topic for topic debaters in the community. Which means he also skilled at frustrating, and so I'm saying you are Heru conscious, brother. Don't let this debate get away from you because you came unglued. You feel me?
Nah, what I'm saying is, bruh, like don't get me wrong. When it comes down to this information, that's information. I'm locked and loaded. But don't let this nigga think he gonna get comfortable up here disrespecting me, because at some point I'm gonna go ahead and let him have exactly what he want, what
I
he
know.
asking for.
That's what's
I
I'm
up.
not
know.
Can
gonna
I
keep.
finish what I was saying though?
I'm not gonna keep being anything besides my name, brother. I haven't called you out your name,
All right.
not
Listen.
once.
What did I
No,
say that called you out
Not
your name?
once. You didn't call me assholes and everything. Now keep it up,
Yeah, I did
and
call
you
you
gonna
that because
fuck
you were
around and
being one.
find out.
Let's
You
do
were
this
being a
from now
condescending
on.
asshole. I didn't
Let's
say
do
you were
this from
one. I said
now
you were being
on.
one.
Let's do this from now on. Heru is Heru. James is James. And DMG is damn show DMG. My name is my name. Now, James is James. Heru is Heru. Let's get a title for this debate and open it up for a minute, because I got my St. Louis kinfolk Yaya coming up in
Yeah,
about an
yeah.
hour. So let's
Can I
narrow
finish what
down
I'm saying and
this
then try
title.
to hammer down that title,
And
please?
after we hammer down this title with DMG, anybody
I
in
just
that
want to
chat
finish
that's
what I'm
talking
saying.
shit, let them get up here on this platform and speak they spew.
That's what's up. Okay, like I was saying, it's like when people hate on people who innovate, right? What I'm doing is what most people in the conscious community say we should be doing, which is taking academic methodology, not something we just made up like flim flam, but academic methodology and applying it to the things we believe. That's what I did. So I don't have no problem standing on the square. That's why I say you need to argue against the methodology, not against the fact that I'm applying it to the biblical narrative, because it's an academic methodology. But then again, people always want to try to down talk and condescend what other people do when they step up and do what everybody say we should be doing.
All right, Heru. The argument king has laid down his parameters. I need you to respond, and at the end of your response, or at the beginning, however you want to do it, throw out a potential title. Heru, you there? Unmute your mic. We lost Heru. We lost Heru. Hopefully, Heru will be jumping back on momentarily. In the meantime, family, like I said, in about an hour, I got my St. Louis, my STL, my The Lou kinfolk, Yaya coming on. We're going to chop it up. Little St. Louis Connect right quick. And then after that, we have the hottest show in this YouTube community, the Diabolical Divas. I was about to say Ladies Night featuring the Diabolical Divas, but it's actually, I was about to say the Diabolical Divas with Ladies Night, but it's actually Ladies Night featuring the Diabolical Divas. So they coming up at 7:15 Central Time. So make sure y'all here for that. And, in case y'all forgot about the most dynamic cast and the most dynamic show in these YouTube streets, I'm going to give them to you right quick.
My name is my name. Diabolical divas. Diabolical divas. Diabolical divas. We're the ladies with the tea, spilling truth on every mic. Breaking down the games, men play, yeah, we're calling out the hype. Strong, bold, beautiful, we say what's on our minds. Welcome to Diabolical Divas, where the real talk always shines. Oh, Diabolical Divas, say it loud, say it clear, no fear, no filter. Oh, Diabolical Divas, if it's about men and madness, girl, we're right here. Diabolical divas. Diabolical divas. Diabolical divas. We're the ladies with the tea, spilling truth on every mic. Breaking down the games, men play, yeah, we're calling out the hype. Strong, bold, beautiful, we say what's on our minds. Welcome to Diabolical Divas, where the real talk always shines. Oh, Diabolical Divas, say it loud, say it clear, no fear, no filter. Oh, Diabolical Divas, if it's about men and madness, girl, we're right here. Diabolical Divas. Diabolical Divas.
I don't got no friends. I don't got no friends. You know what I mean? I got supporters, people on my side and people on the other side.
Welcome to the shift where the whole room glows. EMG vibes got the city on go. Stand on what you know, every mind gon' grow. Just you black, I'm with you, let the whole world know. Paradigm like, yo, shine just right. Respect your view even if we don't align right. We can disagree and still keep the love tight. EMG family, we elevate the mind right. This that channel that be talking back, energy attack. Iron sharpens iron, watch the whole league react. Competition in the building, better tighten up your facts. We ain't clones, but we still mirror how you crack under impact. Every debate will work hot, spot a weak, rep fast. You live wrong, paradigm shift, and break your stance. I'm the judge, the jury, the pen, the contrast. My bars hit always like a quadruple, bottom title shift, where the whole room glow. MG vibes got the city on go. Stand on what you know, every mind gon' grow. If you black, I'm with you, let the whole world know. Paradigm light, yeah, we shine just right. Respect your view, even if we don't all align right. We can disagree and still keep the love tight. BMG family, we elevate the mind right. We invite every mind, long as you stand on yours, walking with respect. Leave with open doors. Channel stay lit. Views jumping off the boards. STL bounce, yeah, the spy from the source. Competitors, welcome, step up, don't fold. We don't fit pressure, we refine under load. Thoughts heavy, we press them till the truth get told. Shift so clean, it feel platinum, even when it's gold. Come through correct, bring your logic and your proof. Speak your truth, just don't run from the truth. We debate with grace, that's the paradigm groove. Flow so smooth, even turbulence move. Welcome to the shift, where the whole room go. EMG vibes, got the city on go. Stand on what you know, every mind gon' grow. If you black, I'm with you, let the whole world know. Paradigm light, yeah, we shine just right. Respect your view, even if we don't align right. We can disagree and still keep the love tight. EMG family, we elevate the mind right. Where the home glow. DMG vibe, like the city on glow. Stand on what you know, every mind gon' go. If you black, I'm with you, let the whole world know. Paradigm life, yeah, we shine just right. Respect your view, even if we don't align right. We can disagree and still keep the love tight. DMG family, we elevate the mind right. Welcome to the shift. DMG vibes, got the city on go. Welcome to the shift. Stand on what you know, every mind gon' grow. Welcome to the shift. If you black, I'm with you, with you, if you black, I'm with you. Welcome to the shift. We can disagree and still keep the love tight. Welcome to the shift. EMG family, we elevate the mind right. Welcome to the shift. EMG vibe, got the city on low. Good paradigm shift, keep it real for.
Y'all know I say that greeting for one reason only. It's because if you black, I'm with you. And I hope that you with me. Hey, look, Heru jumped back in. As soon as Heru jumped back in, James fell off. I don't know if he left or if he fell off, but I'm gonna try to get him back and see if we can continue this because we're getting a little close to my other joint with Yaya. So we got to figure this thing out. James actually put a title proposal on the table.
What's the name of it?
He actually put it on the table. Can academic methodology reveal truth in biblical flood story?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take that. I would take that title. I'd be advantageous on that one.
Okay.
I'd jump out the gym on him on this one. Because I'm assuming with the methodology to understand what is actually historical and what's not. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, look, I'm trying to get him back, and like I say, hopefully we can continue this.
Hey, this actually feel good, brother DMG.
Hey, welcome back to the shift, bro. Like,
yeah. This feel good.
Look, I got the playing that welcome to the shift. I was like, man, I gotta let this ride out, man.
Man, listen. When Hemi, look, big shout out to Big Hemi. That I've been telling that brother he made good music and we got the collabo.
Exactly.
We got the collabo because I'm cold with my shit too. A lot of y'all don't know, but y'all can look me up. You know, on right now I'm on BandLab. About to go to Spotify and all that, Apple, iTunes, all that. Look up Animal God. Look me up. I got a lot of music, bro. But That particular, like these songs that Hemi been dropping lately, oh my gosh. He
Listen,
been
man.
he been dropping hit after hit.
Hey, hear me. If you already sent it, don't trip. But if you can, if you haven't, send me the new your ladies night remix, the Hemi mix. Send me your ladies night the Hemi mix, and I'm gonna try to get that video going. But yeah, man, I'm hoping James jump back on.
I'm hoping so too, man, because I want to solidify this. You know me, I'm very analytical, and I just want to pinpoint this area of contention that we're you know what I mean? Because I want to get to it. I don't want us to dilly-dally around it or skip over it or nothing like that. I want us to get to this point of contention and deal with it. And if he thinks that this is the proper methodology to establish something historically, I'm going to show the brother where he's wrong. That's just where I'm at. I'm not with the antics. I'm not trying to shame the brother. None of that shit. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, this is about education. And he's taken every opportunity that I try to, get clarity on things as an opportunity to throw a punch at me or insult me.
Yeah, hey Heru, don't go nowhere. Let me call and see what's going on.
Man, yeah, because look, man, I'm ready to eat some supper with my family.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show y'all who in the top 10 right quick. Yeah, I had told my daughter when I come upstairs, well, to meet some Penn Station. I'm about ready for it, man. But I gotta get through with my brother Yaya.
Yeah.
Hold tight, man. I'm gonna show y'all who in the top 10 right quick. The December top 10.
That's about to change too.
Hey, Heru and James Cassel, a former top 2 contender for the Versus Series world title. Heru, former number 1 contender. Hey, a win and a powerful performance and a loss in that top 10 slot. So check out the top 10, y'all.
Sip from the flash, still on the move on the spirit of my gas. I'm on me, you can check out the glass. Never want smoke, I'm prepared for the class. Juice in my veins like I'm post-fat charge. Got on my side, I don't got it at card. Pressure was real, the anointing been large. I walk in the light like a drip of a star. Cause I got the juice, I got the juice, I got the juice, I got the juice, I got the juice. My thoughts at a bind, he flesh in my ear like spit for the county. Bitch at you, but the trigger was tempting. Whole lot of demons in the section, I'm stepping. Brain got a drum or a hole like a stick. Bang for the Lord, every ride gon' hit. First hit slide, it was running like that. I carry that text like a windshield whip. Flex said flex, flex said rest. I was 10 toes down in the spiritual test. Came from the dirt, still cleaner than most. Flesh won't toast, but the spirit won't ghost. Devil told laws, I be catching that purr. Let's go revenge, but the Lord says spur. Fast like collar with the engine on red. Put it in park after old me dead. I got the juice, I don't sip from the flash. Still on the move on the spirit of my gas. I'm on me, you can check out the glass. Never want smoke, I'm prepared for the class. Juice in my veins like I'm post-fat charge. Got on my side, I don't got it at card. Pressure was real, the anointing been large. I walk in the light like a drip of a star. Cause I got the juice, I got the juice, I got the juice, I got the juice. Give me the juice, but it came with the blessing. Get so many nights, turn pain into blessing. This won't place, I just wanted confessions. The fear won't dip, so I dug through the lessons. Wasn't no cap in my knee when I.
You don't want to have to do it. Listen, y'all see the top 10? Heru say it's about to change. James just said he trying to get back on. But I want to do this real quick. I want to say shout out. Salute, salute, salute. Honors and respect. Much, much love and honor, respect, and every other honorable and respectful adjective you can think of. I want to bestow that to the godmother of Paradigm Shift TV 314, the one and only Barbara Cunningham, aka Mama B. And I just want anybody that's listening, anybody who's going to be listening in the future, if you're listening in the past, if you against Mama B, you against DMG, act accordingly. Salute to the godmother of Paradigm Shift TV 314. That's my heart. Appreciate you beyond words. Heru. So I'm gonna tell you what I did, man. I put the alert out to the Black Goddess, aka the Woman King Amira. I put the alert out to the Barbarian Queen, Honey Clark. I put the alert out to the one and only cut 'em up, Courtney Thompson. If James can't get back on, do you think you can come to terms with one of those three?
I think so.
Of those three, who would you most want to debate?
I honestly want to hear the person that that kept my name in their mouth, for over a year, and because Courtney Thompson, man, like me and him, if we debate anything, we would just debate. Like me and him, we always been cool. The Woman King, I don't know too much about Amira.
So basically, you agree with Silky. Let's just get down to it. You agree with Silky.
Yeah, like if Honey Clark want that smoke, let's get it.
Hey, Barbarian Queen, where you at?
She called me a pseudo and everything else, so I like to know where I'm pseudo at. What part of my information does she disagree with?
Barbarian Queen, I need you to come to the front of the class and hit that link.
Yeah, please do. I'm quite sure she got the most to say or leading the pack of it. So,
hey, the Barbarian Queen say she on her way, Doc.
Well, that's cool. Let's get that cracking.
Heru, I think you need to be careful, bro. I think you need to. Did you watch her debate with Quinn?
Yeah, I seen that.
Listen, the Barbarian Queen basically put that debate together, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They had a myriad of topics, but the Barbarian Queen low-key just said, hey, I'm going to take that. And it was like, that's the one. She said, I can argue it either way. And when she said it, I was kind of like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, bro, be careful, man. Be careful. Because she say she about to hit the link. Be careful,
DMG.
bro. Be
DMG.
careful.
Have you seen my late? I think I sent you the video, right?
Heru, this your first debate back, bro. This your first debate back, man.
Yeah. Heru is back with a whole different thing going on, right?
Hey, man, be careful. Listen, man. Heru, I just brought the Barbarian Queen to the stage.
Yeah.
Bro, I need you to be careful, man. Listen to me. Heru, I fuck with you. I told you, Joshua, Cedric, you know what I mean? Hey man, listen, y'all my aces, bruh. Pan, you know what I mean? Hey, y'all my aces, bro. So I just need you to be careful because the Barbarian Queen, she deadly, bro. She deadly. Just be careful, Haru. Go ahead, man.
Yeah. So what's good?
What's up? I'm like, what's happening? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just
Um,
I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked you before that never got answered, and this will be the third time I ask you this. What part of my information did I drop that you disagree with?
I don't even know that you have information, but I
Oh,
know
so
that
you
you do sometimes go against people. But yeah, I was trying to debate you before. I forgot what about. It was something dealing with some comedic crap you dropped that was pseudo as hell. It was like dealing with the body though, like you were. I don't
Hey,
know. It was like you was
stop
making
right
it medical.
quick. Stop right quick. Time out. Time out. Time out. Haru, the Barbarian Queen just called you pseudo. You the pseudo hunter. The
that's
Barbarian Queen
that's
just called you
that's
pseudo
why I'm
hunter.
laughing.
Oh, I forgot he had that name.
That's why I'm laughing.
How the Barbarian Queen gonna get away with calling the pseudo hunter pseudo?
Well, the only way she gonna inch up out of this is that she agrees to be educated. See, at the end of it, I don't want to hear no crying
Oh,
when
please.
once someone is educated on something.
Hey
See,
Your boy
man,
James is in the
hey,
crowd.
real quick,
He
y'all.
said, drop the link.
Real quick. Let me say this. Let me say this. Hey, when I say Silky D is the undeniable superstar,
Silky D.
questionably the greatest debater in the community. I said questionably now. Listen, man.
Silky, you so kind. You so
Silky D
kind.
say we got action. He called for Honey versus Haru
Yeah, he
out the
did.
gate. You know
He
what I
did.
mean?
He
So
did.
so listen up. But Barbarian Queen, I'm gonna pull you to the back. Stay on if you can. My man James Cassel is back, but you are the alternate. So if you can stick around, if not, I'll come and find you.
Nah, my bad. My phone died, man. So I had to run and
Mine
grab my
too,
phone.
bro.
My
My
phone.
Hey,
phone that died too. I ain't gonna lie.
y'all had the same issue. I was like, damn, hey, I thought I said some offensive shit again.
No,
Nah, you good, bro. You ain't never gotta apologize. I told you that before, bro.
no,
You good.
none of us gotta apologize, man.
So, so
I love this shit.
James says as a potential title, can academic methodology reveal truth in the biblical flood story?
In particular, the biblical flood story. Let's take that debate.
Okay.
All right. Hey, it's as simple as that, family. Let me copy and paste
Because I'm
so
gonna
I
keep
can
it
send
real.
this.
Let me say this. Let me say this. I'm gonna keep it real. Amongst academic consensus and scholarly consensus, archaeological consensus, right? Um, what we're looking at is something that has never been proven, and so what he's constructing is his own model that which has not been peer reviewed, by the way. So you just signed your own death warrant. And I'm glad you chose to elect that on a Sunday. You're gonna die on this. That's my day to put people away on Sundays.
That's what's up. Just make sure again, you're not arguing something I'm not arguing. What you just said just a second ago would be arguing something I'm not arguing. Again,
bro. What you
I'm
trying to
Come
Hold
on,
on.
bro. Look, I
Let
didn't
him get
say
it out.
one
Let him get
word
it
while
out,
you was
Heru, and then
talking
you
till
gonna
it was done.
respond.
Hey,
go
not
ahead?
one, bro.
Go
All
ahead.
right. Again, I'm gonna say it to you again because I want to make sure who's ever judging it hears this. I am not arguing that the academic consensus says what I'm saying, because the academic consensus hasn't even applied this methodology to the Bible. They're more interested in African oral traditions right now with this methodology. I applied it to the Bible. But what I will show is that academic facts support my hypothesis. That's what I will,
Mm, mm.
based on the proper methodology of the scholars, not something again I made up. I didn't make this
That's cool.
methodology up.
No,
This
that's cool.
is an
I understand.
actual
I understand
academic
you quite well.
methodology that
Let
I'm
him
using.
finish, Heru, and you gonna respond,
Yeah,
bro.
it's an actual academic methodology I'm using, and the brother needs to quit trying to ignore that portion of it and make it seem like I'm just making something up out the blue. I'm just applying academic methodology to the text.
Go ahead and respond, Heru.
Yeah, more flimflam from him. So I get it. I'm gonna show y'all exactly why his argument is gonna crumble the moment you apply it to actual academic methodology. You're gonna apply it to historical methodology. You're going to apply it to linguistic methodology. It's a whole lot of different sub disciplines that we're going to plug into this that has to be applied, right? To make it a science. This is what he does not understand. I deal with science, and we're going to deal with the science of this topic. He is finished. James, I'm glad. Look, you took the words out of my mouth. These were two topics that I swear to goodness, I never say. You know me. I was just talking about this about what I would debate about against you about, right? And it was the two topics we just discussed. The
I
one
already
about
knew
Heru
that.
and Set, and this one. Because you listen, you tried to blindside me before. You tried to blindside me before in the lines. Then I remember that. I told you I didn't have a presentation together, nothing ready, but you wanted to get in there and jump in your shit and act like I didn't know what I was talking about. I got you now, brother. Got you. You in
That's what's
trouble.
up.
Okay,
You
listen,
in trouble.
James, I'm gonna send you the format. Heru, I'm gonna send you the format. So here's my question: do y'all want to go January 3rd, or do y'all want to go next weekend? January 3rd to give y'all the optimum amount of time. Uh, what say you, James? And then we'll
I'm
see
off for show next Sunday, but I can probably push it back if we need be, because I pick which days I work and I don't. I just pick them at the
Okay,
beginning of the
Heru,
week.
what you think?
Let's hit for the third.
Okay, James, if you think you can manage that, can
Yeah, I
we
should be able to make that happen.
all right. So family, listen. If everything hold the way we think it can, we got James Cassel and Heru Conscious Sunday, January 3rd. So we're gonna put this earlier in the day, around between 3:15 and 5:15. I'll check with the brothers and then I'll let y'all know when the thumbnail come out. Then later that night at 7:15, we got a potential versus series world title match between Joshua the Scholastic Bully, aka Lucifer the Devil, versus the one and only MVP Chris Harris. Now, the reason this could potentially be a title match is because Big Hemi, the paradigm shifter, Mr. Debate Mania, is challenging Joshua, the Scholastic Bully, aka Lucifer the Devil, for that 666 versus series world title next Sunday at the Final Word. Now, let me tell y'all how y'all can be a part of the Final Word. Sign up for the channel membership, because this is going to be a members-only debate. The Zoom pay-per-view, I'm still working out the kinks on how to do that and how to do it in a way where we can put on these 2 and 3 night debate events. So while I'm working out those kinks, what I need y'all to do, if y'all want to see Pandemons, the Pan-African Atheists, the best topic for topic debater in the community, the former undefeated, undisputed, reigning, defending versus series world champion, told me he want to be the first debater to ever hold the versus series world title and the versus series social media title. So we set it up, Pan versus the defending social media champion, KOT, from the new Torah movement. These brothers will be locking it up. And that is happening on Saturday, December the 27th at 7:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. The following day, Big Hemi, Mr. Debate Mania, the paradigm shifter, will be challenging for the Versus Series world title on December the 28th. Now, this is the thing though. What happens if Hemi wins the world title next Sunday? Will Chris Harris still be interested in a debate with Joshua on the 3rd? If it ain't for the world title, will Chris be even be interested? If he remains interested, then Joshua versus versus Chris Harris will still go down on the 3rd. But if Chris Harris drop out and say, I want a shot at Hemi world title, then we'll be setting up a whole different debate. So the potential is crazy for the Final Word. But January 3rd is going to have a powerful doubleheader either way. Either we're going to have Chris Harris and Joshua for the world title, or we're going to have Chris Harris and Joshua for a spot in Mount Providence, as I call it, in the Versus Series, where one of these brothers will still remain one of the top 3 debaters in the Versus Series. However, we could have potentially Hemi defending the world title against somebody in the top 10, or if he got the same attitude as Joshua, somebody beyond the top 10. We don't know what's going to happen because we got a lot lined up for y'all. But for sure, next week, we got KOT versus Pan on Saturday the 27th, and Joshua versus Hemi on Sunday the 28th. And on the 3rd, we 100% have James Cassel, the Argument King, returning to the Versus Series against Heru Conscious, who on his redemption tour after what happened at Debate Mania. This is going to be a powerful debate from a scholastic sense. This is going to be a powerful debate from a spiritual tradition sense. This is going to be a powerful debate in terms of versus series ramifications. One or both of these brothers could end up in the top 10. The winner obviously going higher than the loser. But if the loser turn out with a powerful performance and a powerful presentation, they can still find themselves in the top 10. This is going to be a powerful debate on an emotional level. Both of these brothers are coming back after an absence. James Cassel going back to the beginning of the year, Heru at the latter end of the year. Will they even want to continue after this matchup? Will James say, nah, this versus series shit, hey, fuck DMG. I'm not, he could, James Cassel could say, Ivory, I ain't messing with this. Let me go over to Psychopatheus or A1 or maybe even Sinetta joint. Heru Consciousness, who is an exclusive versus series guy, could just say, I'm done debating, period. Because he ain't gonna go on another platform. Or he may just say, hey, I'm just gonna restart the Heavy Hitters Debate League, which I'm gonna be working. I'm trying to work with them so we can restart that joint next year anyway. Start with a 4-man tournament to determine the new champion. You feel me? I'm trying to get my brother to do that, and I'm gonna help in any way I can. That's a sidebar. The point is, you got two powerful individuals in these debate streets in the versus series at the same time. Who is gonna be? Like this is one of them once in a lifetime dream matches. You feel me? So versus series prime, the first weekend of the year is gonna be off the chain. We're gonna have Chris Harris and Joshua potentially being for the world title, possibly not, according to my man Big Hemi. And we got James Cassel and Heru Conscious. Hey, the Versus series was live in 2025. We about to be lit in 2026. My man James, the argument king. Talk to the people, tell them where you at, where your channel's at, and what can they expect in this debate as you close this thing out. Heru Conscious, we gonna come to you once James get done.
Okay, again, I'm James Cassel from Houston. You can hear me clearly because I don't know if the mic clear on my Mac.
You loud and clear, bro.
All right, bet. I'm James Cassel from Houston, Texas. My normal social media channel, I ain't really been on it, but you can go to James the Great Music to hear some of my music that I put out. And again, I just want to re-emphasize that this is about applying academic methodology to oral traditions and whether that can reveal truths. I think this is a slam dunk because I'm literally going to be using an academic discipline in order to lay out this methodology, show how it's applied, and how it can reveal these truths from the biblical text. And like I said, I think it's going to be a slam dunk, so I'm ready to get it going.
All right. Hey man, y'all get ready for the argument king. Hey bro, what I gotta do to get a paradigm shift song, bro? Or a DMG joint.
Oh, you requested, you got it. I have one ready for the debate.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Heru Conscious. Hey, the same question is to you, bro, because you do music too. But let the people know where you at, what you got going on, and what should they expect from this debate. Heru, you there?
My bad, bro. I thought my microphone was on. My bad. But no,
You good, bro?
yeah, all the all these folk out here, they can find me right here on Facebook on Metaphysical Minds Inc. The House of Enlightenment, Heavy Hitters Debate League. Those are three of my biggest groups. Um, here's the truth, bro. I want people to understand what they're gonna come to witness come debate night. I'm actually gonna bring science to pseudoscience. You know what I mean? That's what this is about. We're looking at pseudoscience versus science. And you got people trying to reassign certain things to fit their narrative. And it just ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. So at the end of the day, I'm not gonna sit here and jab on the brother and nothing like that. I look forward to debate night. I guarantee you, I'm gonna put on the biggest show y'all gonna see because I'm gonna really tune this brother up and show him what this is really about. There's too many people putting out misinformation, and so we got to put it into that. We have to straighten it out with right information, and we have to get the facts. So at the end of the day, that's what I plan to do. Got love for everybody out here, all the supporters, all the haters. Let's rock.
All right. Hey, family. James Cassel is back in the Versus series. Heru Conscious never left, but nevertheless, he's back. This is going to be a powerful debate come January the 3rd. Stay tuned for the time. I'm going to get with these brothers and see what's good for earlier in the day because I believe Joshua versus Chris Harris is going to happen regardless of whether or not Hemi is able to wrestle that belt off of Joshua. So, hey, y'all know what it is, man. It's the Versus series. And listen, Taz the GOAT. That's all I'm going to say. Those three words, Taz the GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, I got a few more. Could be coming to the Versus series. We still ironing things out, but the brother interested, and I'll be letting y'all know what's good before the first of the year. We got the final word next week, members only. Listen, if y'all want to be part of what we doing, we have to monetize this thing because it's going to be a new year. So that means the debate fee that each debater earns is going up by $20. We're talking $70 for a standard debate. The world title matches will remain the same at $100 a debate for the defending champion. The challenger will receive $70. If it's a social media title match, the champion will receive $100. The challenger will receive $70. Hey, when you look at a boxing match like what happened on Friday with Jake, whatever his name is, Jake Paul and my man AJ, Anthony Joshua, they both walked away with 70 mil. Now, when two boxers get in the ring, they both get paid. Each one get a purse. When two MMA fighters get in the ring, and both these brothers know all about that, they both get a purse. When two debaters come together, they both gathering information. They both putting that information into a presentation. And they both are presenting that information to not only their opponent, But to you, the Versus Series audience, they deserve to be compensated for their work. That's not for me to hold nothing over their head. They free to go debate on whatever other channel they want to. If they are one of my defending champions, I hope that they would say, if they plan on leaving, I'm forfeiting my title and I'm not coming back before they turn up on another platform still claiming to be my champion. That's all I ask of the champions, but everybody, I don't have exclusive contracts with anybody. So, but hopefully after they first debate, they'll want to stick around. My judges are anonymous, but they are very much qualified. And we've upgraded that qualification since James was last here. So this is going to be a powerful debate. January 3rd, we're kicking off the new year. Chris Harris versus Joshua, potentially, hear me, I'm only saying potentially for the Versus Series world title, but possibly not. Either way, it will have huge ramifications. And then we got Heru. Earlier in that day, we got Heru Conscious on his redemption tour versus the returning James Cassel. This is going to be an epic debate. I still need one of y'all to put that complete title in the private chat. Oh, no, you know what? Never mind. I got it. I sent it to my damn self. That's crazy. Let me give it to both of y'all to make sure we agree. Can academic methodology reveal truth in the biblical flood story?
Yes, sir.
Heru,
Dog.
Heru, do you agree? Do you agree, Heru?
Hey, bro, I'm more than happy to take this one.
All right, so family.
This is silly. And
The
I'm going to show you how silly it is.
The topic is confirmed. We will see you all on January 3rd. Up next in about 20 minutes, man, I got my St. Louis Kenran, Raymo, Pantu, a.k.a. Yaya. He has dipped his name. He's thrown his name, dipped his toe into the Versus Series waters. He got a debate coming up. Hey, the Versus Series was live in 2025. We're going to be lit in 2026. Salute to the academic champion, the Versus Series academic champion, Cedric Ortega, the pseudo slayer. He suggested we do
Twins in the house.
Review. No doubt. He suggested we do a year in review show, and we are going to do that on New Year's Eve. It'll be your brother DMG looking back on the biggest moments in the past year in the Versus Series. I don't plan on having no videos of those particular things, but I do plan on going down the line on what I think the top 5 events, occurrences, etc. in the Versus Series in this past year was. One of which I can tell y'all will be the epic debate between Pan and James Cassel. This was Pan's first title defense. The brothers had history, and it was a powerful debate. What I might do is do the top 5 replay one each day, or replay a couple of days leading up to that show. But that was a powerful debate to kick off Pan's historic title reign. We solidified our premium live events with the first ever Debate Mania. Debate Mania was a rousing success. We had 60 people on average in the building each of those 3 nights. We had a total of 4 debates, kicking off with the social media tournament final. KOT defeated Hemi to become our social media champion. Then we had Joshua versus Hemi with a title match on the line. Joshua took that. We had an epic debate between two community legends. Nobody from Trust and Believe the Gospel and King Self. Nobody took that one. And then to cap it all off, we had Pan defending the Versus Series world title against Heru Conscious, and Pan retained his title. It was a historic night, and we're going to be duplicating that again in the week between the NFL's championship games and the Super Bowl. We're going to take advantage of that appetite for competition in that week in between for Debate Mania 2. From this point on, Debate Mania will be in the first quarter of the year. So it'll be a 3-night event starting on Friday. Then we'll have a match or two on Saturday, and then we'll have the main event on Sunday. January is going to be an eventful month for the Versus Series. We got the weekend of the MLK holiday, whether it's still an actual holiday or whether it's just a holiday to me. That weekend, we're going to do the last argument standing. It's basically a battle royal of debaters. And what we're going to do, we're going to enter 12 people, 12 debaters. The first 2 debaters will be given a particular topic. It could be on anything: religion, philosophy, history, science, etc. If they don't have a scientific acumen, we will allow for a redrawing to see if we can go under a different premise. But if they don't have a historical acumen, same thing, and so on and so on. But they will be given 8 minutes. The first 2 combatants or participants will be given 8 minutes to debate that particular topic. After the 8 minutes, each one will have 4 minutes apiece. They'll have 4 minutes apiece. They can have an opening, closing, in the middle, etc. They can break it down however they want to, but they will debate that topic. When the time elapses, one will move on and one will be eliminated. Now, I'm trying to figure out if we just gonna keep it completely to the judges or if we're gonna have a combination of the judges and the chat. But either way, one will stay and one will be eliminated. Once one contestant is eliminated, the next one will come up. The one who just won that first round will then have first choice on the topic, and they will be going first, or they will have their preference on whether they're going to go first or second. But the same 8 minutes, 4 minutes each rule will apply. They will then go at it. One will win, one will lose, and until 11 people have been eliminated and one stands, will the last argument standing match complete. The winner of that last standing argument match will receive $200, and they will automatically be the debater who gets a shot at the Versus Series world title at Debate Mania #2. So it's a lot that's going to be on stake. The first contestant to let me know they want to be a part of it was Zion Waring, a.k.a. Zion Warchild, a.k.a. Zion the Lion. He has entered the race. We're still looking for 11 more contestants to lock in a spot.
I'm down.
Oh, man. James Cassel has entered the last argument stand.
Lock me in, too.
Heru conscious. Hey, man, listen, man. I told y'all.
This shit is over with now. Lock me in.
Family, I told y'all the Versus series is live in 2025. Both of y'all brothers, please inbox me saying that you intend to compete in the last argument standing match that will be occurring MLK weekend of 2026. That's all I need y'all to do. Same thing Ryan did. And then I'm going to get y'all marked down, and that way I know how many more participants I need to have entered. But I will lock y'all in for that. That being said, listen, man, I told y'all the Versus series was live in 2025. Yeah, I got tongue-tied. I told y'all we were live in 2025, and we about to be lit in 2026. We got more contestants. I didn't even expect James to. Hey, man, listen, I'm y'all just don't understand how hype I am right now. Look, I'm gonna let y'all look into my eyes. Listen, man, I'm hyped. But I didn't expect James Cassel to jump in that quick. I thought I was gonna have to hit him up and try to convince him. Hey, man, look, I was gonna have my daughter. I don't know how to do the Chat GPT shit yet, right? I was gonna have my daughter do something on Chat GPT for me to get a proposal for James to jump in, and he jumped right in. I ain't even have to do all that. Listen, man, y'all don't know how high. God, listen, the last argument standing match is gonna be crazy. I was trying to figure out, like, man, what ain't been done in this community that I can debate mania. Nothing like that have been done, but I ain't gonna blow it up, even though I'm super proud. But I was like, what, how can we take it further? You know what I'm saying? How can we go a little harder? And how about the last argument standing winner has an automatic spot, no matter who the champion is, they gonna have to defend it against the winner of the last argument standing. So, and we got both of these powerful brothers just said they in. Because remember that first one, I or Cannon, whoever hosting, they gonna give the topic. It could be, does the Bible condone grape? It could be, did Christopher Columbus really discover America? It could be, did Christopher Columbus even exist? It could be, is there a scientific grounding for spiritual traditions? It could be a number of topics. They ain't got no say-so. And in order to advance, they got to take a topic to argue. 4 minutes apiece. Use your time however you see fit. You can't even ask each other questions. You just got to argue your case for 4 minutes, and then your opponent gonna get 4 minutes. And the judges plus the chat or the judges and just the chat or just the judge, it's gonna be however it's decided. It's gonna be decided who move on and who stay, and then it's next person up. It would be crazy if the first person end up being the last person. Like who gonna be recognized as Mr. Last Argument Standing? Because whoever lasts the longest is who we gotta recognize as that, right? And if we try to make this a tradition each year, how much more powerful can it get each year? Because that comes with a certain cachet, winning the last argument standing and knowing you got a spot locked in debate mania. So it's gonna be heavy, man. And I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the Craigs, my man Cannon, for helping me come up with these different concepts. And I appreciate individuals like both of these brothers who are willing to jump in and experiment with me and get into these debate concepts and arenas and keep enabling us to innovate this thing. One
If I can
last
say something
thing.
real quick,
I
DMG, I
was just
just want
about
to
to say
say,
one last thing from
okay.
James Cassell and then one last thing from Heru.
Okay, I just want to say it. I find it real interesting because, like you say, you only got that 4 minutes, which means you got to have a concise argument. You don't get to sit there and just talk all day and say all types of stuff to try to convince them with, rhetoric. You got to get to the facts, lay out your facts, and lay it out in a way where people can understand it, absorb it, and see what you're saying. I like things like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was ready to jump in on it. And like I said, I'm ready for this debate to get started. Cause like he said, we've been going back and forth on this for a while. It was about a year ago. We was on it real heavy, going back and forth. I wanted to really explain it to the brother what I was doing. I didn't think he really was getting it, so we tried to do a little debate thing. It never came to fruition. So I'm happy we can do it right here on DMG on Paradigm Shift, man. And I'm just ready to get it, man. So I'll be ready. What's that? Next week or the week after? 2 weeks, huh?
The week after, yeah.
Yeah, the week after, man. I'll be ready for this debate, man. I'm about to start making my PowerPoints and everything right now.
Oh man. Hey man, the Argument King is back in the Versus series. I need everybody, especially the top 10, to be on notice. Heru Conscious, one of my franchise players. Speak your speech, man.
Hey, you know what, DMG? It ain't too much to say, man. I already knew about this debate for a minute, man, with him. And so watch this. Watch this.
There it is, man.
No, hold on. Watch this, bro. Watch this, bro.
Go ahead.
All this brother need to do is just go ahead and lay down. Because that's what's gonna happen. I didn't fix his coffin. I didn't tailor his suit. I didn't fix everything that needed to be fixed in this debate. Not the outcome. Is it the truth gonna prevail? His version of methodology versus my version of methodology is two different things, and we're gonna show something when it comes down to actual scholarly consensus of how methodology actually works, and so I'm looking forward to that. I really am. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, James. I wanted you to. This shit was like heated up butter in a tub. You just eased right on in that motherfucker, bruh.
I
You
already
slid
knew what
right
you
on in
wanted to
that bit.
debate, bro.
Your topic. We debate your topic. What you mean what I want to debate? We debating your topic.
You just
You said
literally
it.
said you've been waiting to debate this topic, but it's cool.
It's your topic. What you mean what I want to debate? You why you ask me what I want to debate? We debating your topic.
Hey, family. In case y'all missed it, man. In case y'all missed it. Heru Conscious versus James Cassel. Can academic methodology reveal truth in the biblical flood story?
Oh my gosh.
We got another one,
Oh my
y'all.
gosh.
The Versus series got another one. Listen, family. That's the Argument King, James Cassel. He is back in the Versus series. That's the pseudo hunter, Heru Conscious. He is back in the Versus series. Listen, man, we've been live in 2025. We about to be lit in 2026.
Oh my.
One or both of these brothers could be in the top 10. One will probably be in the top 5, and one will be in the other half. In that top 5, you can call your shot at the world champion. In that bottom half of the top 10, you can call your shot at the social media champion. Which brother will be which? Will one make it and one not make it, depending on the argument, the presentation, and the performance? We're gonna find out, man. It's DMG, your brother DMG. It's Paradigm Shift TV 314, home of the hottest debate league in these YouTube streets, the Versus series. Shout out to Classic Craig, Ratchet Craig, my man Cannon, the Diabolical Divas, who will be coming up in about 1 hour. Listen, family, we here for all the powerful content you can think of, man. We got a lot of stuff coming up. Y'all stay tuned, man. It's your brother DMG the Poet, James Cassel, the Argument King, Heru Conscious, the Pseudo Hunter. We out. That's peace. The next sound you're going to hear is the brother Big Hemi. Welcome to the shift.
I don't got no friends. I don't got no friends. You know what I mean? I got supporters, people on my side and people on the other side.
Welcome to the shift where the whole room glows. DMG vibes got the city on go. Stand on what you know, every mind gon' grow. This you black, I'm with you, let the whole world know. Paradigm like, yo, shine just right. Respect your view even if we don't align right. We can disagree and still keep the love tight. DMG family, we elevate the mind right. This that channel that be talking back, energy attack. Iron sharpens iron, watch the whole league react. Competition in the building, better tighten up your facts. We ain't clones, but we still mirror how you crack under impact. Every debate will work hot, spot a week, rep fast. You live wrong, paradigm shift and break your stance. I'm the judge, the jury, the pen, the contrast. My bars hit always like a quadruple. Buying title shift where the whole room glow. DMG vibes got the city on go. Stand on what you know, every mind gon' grow. If you black, I'm with you, let the whole world know. Paradigm light, yeah, we shine just right. Respect your view, even if we don't all align right. We can disagree and still keep the love tight. DMG family, we elevate the mind right. We invite every mind, long as you stand on yours. Walking with respect, leave with open doors. Channel stay lit, views jumping off some boards. STL bounce, yeah, the spy from the source. Competitors, welcome, step up, don't fold. We don't fit pressure, we refine under low. Thoughts heavy, we press them till the truth get told. Shift so clean, it feel platinum even when it's gold. Come through correct, bring your logic and your proof. Speak your truth, just don't run from the truth. We debate with grace, that's the paradigm groove. Flow so smooth, even turbulence move. Welcome to the shift where the whole room go. DMG vibes got the city on go. Stand on what you know, every mind gon' grow. If you black, I'm with you, let the whole world know. Paradigm light, yeah, we shine just right. Respect your view, even if we don't align right. We can disagree and still keep the love tight. DMG family, we elevate the mind right. Where the home go. DMG Bob, got the city on go. Stand on what you know, every mind gon' know. If you black, I'm with you, let the whole world know. Paradigm life, yeah, we shine just right. Respect your view, even if we don't align right. We can disagree and still keep the love tight. DMG family, we elevate the mind right. Welcome to the shift. DMG vibes, got the city on go. Welcome to the shift. Stand on what you know, every mind gon' grow. Welcome to the shift. If you black, I'm with you, if you black, I'm with you. Welcome to the shift. We can disagree and still keep the love tight. Welcome to the shift. DMG family, we elevate the mind right. Welcome to the shift. DMG vibe, got the city on low. Walk with paradigm shift, keep it real for
Y'all know I say that greeting for one reason and one reason only. It's because if you black, I'm with you. And I hope that you with me.